Who are the Dogon people and what you should know about them? The Dogon people are an African tribe. They live in the West African country of Mali. Most tourists like to visit Dogon for their interesting cultures and other valuable happenings that surround them. It was believed that the Dogon people originated from ancient Egypt. They have intricate stories of traveling from the Man Kingdom. They settled in the sandstone cliffs by the Bandiagara escarpment at the period of 15th and 16th century. The number estimated about this people is between 400,000 and 800,000. They are well known for their amazing masked dances, superb architectural work, religious tradition, and wooden sculptures. This article throws more light on what you should know about the Dogon people. 1. The location. The Dogon people are mostly found in Bandiagara escarpment, a sandstone cliff that is 1,650 feet tall, stretched over 90 miles. Some of the Dogon people live on top of the cliff, below the cliff, and on the plain level of the cliff. 2. Language. The languages observed by the Dogon people are Fula and Bamana, among other ties of several languages spoken. They descended from Niger-Congo people. The long stay of the Dogon people in Bandiagara escarpment made them develop the language called Toro-So language. This language wasn't spoken by all the Dogon people. Some speak or communicate in lesser languages such as Jambe and Tomoso. 3. Ceremonies. There are different reasons why some cultural ceremonies needed to be performed. Most of the Dogon ceremonies are centered on agriculture and death. The ceremonies are accompanied with masked men who dance several days for the proper yielding of their farm produce and the dance to mourn their dead. In some of the dance ceremonial rites, animal sacrifices and seed grain offerings are made on the altar of the gods as an act of worship. 4. Refusal to convert to Islam. The major reasons why the Dogon people fled from Burkina Faso to Bandiagara is the fear of being Islamized. This happened in the 15th century. The number of people that refused to be converted moved to the cliff and settled there. That was when this ethnic group Dogon was actually formed. The people who were intending to Islamize them made them pay for their refusal by killing the male Dogon citizens, while women and children were sold into slavery by Islamic raiders. 5. Advanced astronomical knowledge. It has been a surprising issue reported by researchers about the Dogon people who had advanced astronomical knowledge surrounding the star of Sirius. A French anthropologist, Marcel Griol, happened to stay with the Dogon wise men in 1946. He tried to learn from them for a few days on how they believed in the existence of the ring of Saturn and the moon of Jupiter, when it was well known that they did not have access to a telescope or any advanced technologies. This has been a mystery to them till date. 6. Dogon art. The artistic work that the Dogon people can be recognized with is the use of different sculptures such as dogs, snakes, elephants, and other figures. They are well known for this art, and some of them are used on the altars, at home, in front of vehicles, a place of work. They solemnly believe that these sculptures are symbolically used for protection and providence. 7. Agriculture and livestock. Dogon people are meant to be agriculturists. They cultivate crops like millet, onion, peanuts, rice, sorghum, and other vegetables. They rear domestic animals like chicken, goats, and sheep in order to produce milk, eggs, and meat for their consumption. 8. Dogon people's funeral rite. It has been a traditional rite for the Dogon people to carry out a funeral accompanied with dancing. The rite where the masked dancer dances along the rhythm of the instrument in order to guide the spirit of the dead into the afterlife. This is very rare among other ethnic groups in Africa. The mask also differs from other village users. The dance of this funeral ceremony only lasted for 6 days. 9. The term Hogan Hogon is a spiritual leader usually picked from the eldest male family member. In the largest groups, the Hogon doesn't shave or wash himself during the first 6 months been picked. A female virgin takes up the task of cleaning his body. The role of the Holon is to give spiritual advice on fertility and also to perform marriage rituals. 10. Dogon religion. Most Dogon people practice a religion that entails the belief in certain supernatural beings and ancestral worship. There are few people that practice both Christian and Islamic religion. In the main Dogon religion, Amma is the name of their first up-accredited god. He is the creator, knows all and meant to be the master of life and death. This same god, Amma, generates other three gods that abode their own supernatural entities, namely Nomo. This is known as Amma's son, and he is popularly regarded as a water spirit. Libi, the god of agriculture, dearly responsible for yearly crop abundance produce. It is worshipped in the Lebi cult. Urugu, the god that is the mythical representative of fallen man. There are also several evils and spirits who live in the bush, tree, grave, mountain, cave, that manifest themselves for people to worship. In conclusion, based on oral history, the Dogon people came from the Niger River sometime between 10th and 13th centuries. They eventually migrated to Burkina Faso and later find their way to Bandiagara because of the forced religion. They don't want to get involved. They have an interesting history that surrounds them based on the knowledge they had about the astronomical mystery. Many researchers have been arguing on this knowledge they had without any man-made technologies to reveal some certain facts about the universe for them. Polygyny is sometimes practiced among them. There is much to learn or know about the Dogon people which might have not been inflicted here, as the reader might wish to add up to the available ones above. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.